Yo, welcome back guys, Venom here with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So I have been playing this game after I stopped playing TOS basically. I started playing this game and I thought I had to give TOS a break. Alright, so whether I go back to TOS I'm not sure, but I'm going to be playing this game for now. Okay, so this is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. This is the other game that I've been playing other than Monster Hunter Generations. This is my mobile app game, so I play this on my way to work and stuff. So it's really handy that it's on the mobile, so I don't have to bring any consoles out. Or, you know, if I have to play on the PC, I can't play it on the way to work. So I usually have lots of time to play this game. Because I have a lot of time on the transport basically. I take about 2.5 hours to get, well, not 2.5, 1.5 hours to 2 hours to get to work. So I have plenty of time to play games like these. Okay, so this is my Exvius account. I am level 53, I think. As you see, my stamina is fully charged at the moment, so I've got enough stamina to play a few games for you. Alright, so just checking out my units first. I have this lineup. It seems to be better than any of my other teams at the moment. So the Esper's here. Ifrit is 2 stars and max level. Golem's a bit further away from max level, but he's 2 stars as well. Diablo's 2 stars. They all seem to be 2 stars. And Ifrit's the only one that's maxed at the moment. The other ones, you don't really need to be honest. Alright, so my team consists of having a Halloween setup Fina, as you can see right here. Right, she's not your normal healer type of character. I've gone for DPS on her. I've equipped her with... where is it? Okay, so she has Lunar Pestle, because I've tried arming her with different different weapons, but she can only have killer bow other than that pestle, so I just gave her that pestle instead. So attack 60 plus, which is okay, I guess. It's not that great. Later on there should be better equipment for her. She can't arm any shields, so my left hand is currently empty. Green beret, black belt, hyper wrist. So hyper wrist is the item, the accessory for DPS characters. And Hero's Ring. Okay, so Hero's Ring does kind of the same thing as Hyper Wrist, but it gives you extra magic and stuff, which she does not really need. So she's basically my DPS, which does 304. Ability-wise, I've actually got the barrage from endless counts of playing Earth Shrine with my Lunar squad. So I've got barrage on there, which I've given it to Fina. And she has 3 spooky auras, which I've collected from the Halloween event, which has just come out, which gives her a total of 304 attack with barrage. Okay, so other than being a DPS character, she also has revive. There we go, revive, cure, and a few status eliminations. Okay, so Fina's good because she also has... where is it? Okay, she also has Ritual, which restores HP for the whole team. And so the HP and MP will go up by 30%, I think. And then whilst it uses only 60 mana of hers. Okay, so she's got massive amount of MP, so she's not going to run out. Okay, so she has Divine Burst, which is absolutely terrible. A terrible attack, to be honest. I prefer using Barrage at this point. Okay, she also has Cheer, which boosts attack and defense. Like the normal Fina, she has the Cheer, which makes her very useful in that sense. So basically, as I start off the match, I usually Cheer, which gives that attack and defense bonus. Okay, I have Warrior of Light. I do not have Cecile, so I have to deal with... I have to keep with Warrior of Light for now. He has full break and does a really good job of destroying the enemy's resistances and defense as such, as well as attack. Okay, I got Black Cat Lid. So I was going to make her the DPS at one point. So before I had DPS Fina, I was going to have Black Cat Lid as DPS, but I figured that I need her Hex Strike more than her DPS. So I've kept with Black Cat Lid, and I've equipped her with quite weak stuff, to be honest. Most of it's just defensive stuff and HP. So Muscle Belt is HP. As you can see, her HP goes up to 4,300 and odd whatnot. Okay, so with my full equipment, if I put another Muscle Belt on there, it'll go up to 4,500, but I wanted more mana for the Hex Strike, so I put down this gold armlet instead. I'm actually going to change it, actually. Let's have... There we go, Muscle Belt. So yeah, it's 4,500 HP, which is a massive tank, to be honest. Okay, so in her specials part, she has Hex Strike. Now this is very invaluable. Is that what you call it? So it's very useful in that sense, as for any bosses can be Hex Striked. Okay, so it actually causes a lot of status afflictions on bosses. They usually can't attack you. I've tried it on a couple of bosses now, and I've completely disabled the boss using Hex Strike, so she's very important in that sense. So I kept her because of the Hex Strike, so she's my support at the moment. I've also got 2 Kefkas, so obviously items, maxing out my magic power. There we go, magic plus 10 as ones. I haven't got any of the abilities that give me more than plus 10 at the moment, so plus 10%, sorry. So I have to keep with that for now. Got Lilith Rod from the event. And then the second Kefka, I've got 2 Kefkas here because Kefka just does a lot of damage. I really like the character. But this one hasn't got such a high magic rating, so the armor and the equipment is just a bit more terrible than the other one. But as you can see, the abilities are the same. I've tried to max this one as much as possible, and that's how far I've got up to, really. 318 is the magic power that I've concluded to. Okay, so having Ramur as your Esper definitely gives a bigger buff than if Shiva was there. So that's my team lineup for now. Okay, what I had is I'm not sure what he's doing there. I think that's for experience, so I was just leveling him up. I was trying him. So that's my Trust Mastery one. I'm currently going for Zidane's Trust Mastery. Been doing a little bit for that, but I'm still miles away, as you can see. So that's coming up soon. Zidane's got dual wield, which is a very strong attack, which Lightning has got. And as you can see from Lightning's attack, she does 2 types of attacks. She does 2 combos per normal attack. So, anyways, let's get down to it. Let's go into. Oh, I've just currently finished the world as well. Oops, items. Let me just sell some items first. Why do I have so much items? Smoke bomb, get rid of that. Arctic wind, get rid of that. Okay, so on the main world, I've actually just caught up with the third installment, whereas I've just beaten Leviathan, and it's to be continued. So they're at late door. I beat Leviathan. And all these are currently cleared. So everything's cleared on the main story. I actually took a break from the main story a little bit because I was playing this event and the previous event as well, so I was wasting most of my stamina on these event ones. But now that I've kind of collected everything from this Halloween thingy, I thought I'd carry on with the main story instead. So here we go. Right, so I have actually beaten the pro stage with the pro. I have actually beaten this pro stage and got the Reaper's Blade, but there's no need to play that again. Okay, so that's quite a hard stage. The pro stage is really hard because the Pumpkin Man will curse all your characters to die after 3 turns, and obviously you have to use those flasks to keep yourself alive, which it delays the curse by 3. So you have to cast it on each character before the 3rd turn arrives. So I usually just stick to farming the advanced stage instead. Okay, so the advanced stage usually takes me about 2 to 3 turns to beat this boss. What I usually go in with is Lightning or Kefka. I have Lightning usually around 460 something attack. Kind of finishes the enemy off with 2 turns. As well as this team lineup. I'll show you. Alright, so this is the boss. What's my face doing right in the middle of the battlefield? Okay, so what I usually do is I cheer with Fina. Get that on. Warrior of Light, right, he's going to full break. Right, a lot of people think that when you full break, it says at the top resist, right? So it resists only attack and the defense. So the magic and the spirit of the enemy will go down from full break. So that's still working there. Black Cat Lid. Black Cat Lid has focus, which is the same as Celeste. So she has the same skill as Celeste, so rather than have Celeste, I'd rather have Black Cat Lid, who can increase her HP up to 4,500 and have Hex Strike. So with the Kefkas, I do Hyperdrive. I would usually do Fire, but Kefka hasn't got a strong fire attack, so I usually use Hyperdrive because it's elementless. And for lightning, I usually use Crushing Blow because it costs the most, and I think it does the most damage. So usually on the first attack, it usually goes down to around this kind of area. So around the halfway mark. Sometimes it goes to the halfway mark, sometimes it just goes slightly short of halfway. So the first round, the enemy does nothing but curse you. At this point, I will do Barrage with Fina. I use Shining Wave from Warrior of Light. He doesn't really need to defend at the moment because the enemy doesn't do that much damage anyway. So Ultimate Blow from Black Cat Lid, and then repeat for the other one. Okay, so Hex Strike doesn't really work on this guy. It doesn't really affect him in any way. So all the other bosses is fine, but this one, he's not really affected. So yeah, as you can see from the second turn, the Pumpkin Rider's almost dead. He does a few attacks and paralyzes some of your characters sometimes. It's not a problem, just press repeat again. He's gone. Okay, so this is just how I've been farming my Halloween candy for those prizes that you can get from it. And yeah, I've just been playing the advanced over and over. Because on the pro one, you got to use up a lot of flasks, and it's sometimes the enemy, depending on what your luck is, the enemy will sometimes get the better of you. So I've died a few times to that already, so I'd rather not risk 20 stamina to get nothing really. Okay, so that's the advanced stage of the Halloween event, the Pumpkin Rider. Got some Trust Mastery there. Okay, so Candy Corn is usually like 1,550 to 1,500, all the way around, sorry, 1,500 to 1,550. Okay, which is quite a good amount, to be honest. It's not too hard, this event. Not like last time, where you had to make those mog cakes. God damn those mog cakes. That was annoying. Okay, so you go to Far Plane, and let's just jump straight to King Mog. So when you speak to King Mog, you can use those candies, and you can exchange it for items that he has. Okay, so I've traded most of the ones that that are really required, definitely you should buy. So these ones you don't need to worry about these ones. You can get it at the 6-star Awakening Pro stage, I think. Awakening stage, Vortex stage. Okay, so the main ones that you want to get is Metal Gigantuas. They're 101, they're really cheap. It's only 100 candies per Gigantua. They give you loads of experience, and any 6-star characters will definitely need to get to a level 100 as soon as possible. So all these ones which need 160 candies, I've actually bought them all, so there's 0 left of these ones. These are all the 6-star materials. Okay, so here's the 6-star materials again, but this is how much you have now, and they all, per item, they cost 540, which is definitely much steeper than the 100 ones previously. But that's if you want spares of these. So I know that there's another 6-star coming out soon, which is the Cloud of Darkness. Cloud of Darkness is coming out soon, so I definitely need to keep myself stocked on these items, because I'm just guessing that it's going to need these type of materials anyway. Okay, so other than that, Phoenix Downs, I've bought all those. Star Quartz, I've bought nearly all of them except the one that cost 900. I'm not even bothered about Star Quartz, to be honest. Rare Summon tickets, I've bought all of them, but this 6,000 one at the end, you can probably skip that one because that's quite expensive, to be honest. But I've accumulated a lot of candies, so I was able to buy that. There we go, Chilling Aura here and the Spooky Aura, so I've bought 3 Spooky Auras. So that they cost a lot of candies. That is 23,000 candies for the Spooky Aura, but it's definitely worth it, I reckon. Once I put that on Fina, it was definitely she was much stronger than before. Okay, so she needed that, definitely. Kitchen Knife, if you haven't got many weapons, I suggest you get that one. I think it ignores defense, like 30% defense, I think, of the enemy, and it's got 52 attack, which is quite strong if you're not if you don't play events very often and get the weapons from those. Okay, other than that, you got Candy Basket, which is for magic people, Creepy Mask for magic people, and then Trust Moogles. I'm gonna get this Trust Moogle just to boost my Zidane's Trust Mastery later on when I get 30,000. This bit's really slow. For some reason you can't skip it. Okay, right, let's go back to the main menu. So if you want to add me, you can add me here. I think my friends list is currently full, so I don't like it when it says friend request. When it says like, oh, do you want to add this friend after you use the character? It says you want to add this friend, add him as friend. I have to press no all the time, so I'd rather have a full friends list. So I don't have to keep pressing that button. But if there's anybody that wants to add me as a friend, that's my play ID, you can actually stop it here and just add me on that. I'll try and clear up a few space so that if there is people who want to add me, they can add me there. Right. Don't need Luna there. So I'll clear a few spaces out here later on after this recording. But for the time being, let's go fight something. Vortex. Let's go for. Oh yeah, okay. So the Vortex of Trials, I've actually beaten all the bosses in the far plane. So the beaten bosses will come back. I think it's. I've beaten Brachiosaur. I think this is the return one though. Okay, so he actually returns. I'm not sure what you get. I'm not sure what you get from defeating him again, but I've already beaten him once in the far plane, I think. Okay, here there's a Rebirth of the Intanger, which is quite easy, and then Surging Menace. I haven't actually got around to beating Surging Menace because it's really weird. You start off. Right, so I got 40 stamina anyway, so let's do Intanger first. I'm gonna go ally my lightning. Need him as strong as possible. I'm just gonna use this team. Nothing in particular. So they're all maxed out. Got a lot of HP on there and a lot of attack. I should be able to clear him out quite easily, even if he does go to sleep and cast Meteor on me. So my usual. Full break. Focus. Kefka will hyperdrive. So I'm not sure if this enemy actually is affected by status, but I'm going to use Hex Strike afterwards. Right, let's see how much damage it does to him. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, so that's how you beat the Intenger. Didn't know it was going to be so easy actually. I thought I was going to need 2 turns for that. My bad. Alright, let's play the one I haven't completed then. I couldn't beat that last time. There was a metal Cactua right at the beginning, and he's very annoying. He does a lot of damage if you don't kill him within 3 rounds or something like that. Okay, so here we go. Surging Menace. Let's try this one then. The Intenger was easy. Gonna go ahead and use. So I'm really looking for. I'm trying to remove all the friends which, you know, have people like Chizuru now. Chizuru's really dropped off since the release of other units like Lightning and stuff. So I'm actually looking for like Kefka's and Lightning. X-Def, I'm not really sure if he's strong as of yet. Okay, so I keep thinking Kefka's better than X-Def, but I'm sure X-Def is actually okay. I might keep my Kefka's, not Kefka's, X-Defs. Okay, so last time I lost against this Metal Cactua, but I wasn't using this team. So this is the first time using this team against this stage. Let me try this out. Full break. Okay, so this team is really strong because I have Focus and Cheer. So basically, all my stats, let me check it out. Okay. Boost here. Let's boost attack, boost defense, boost magic, boost SPR. Okay, so everything is boosted of my team, which makes them very strong, very tough. Okay, that's what I like about having the Fina and Lid on the same team. Okay, so many people who drew from this Halloween are probably like, oh my god, I got so many Lids, got so many Finas, oh my god, they're so crap. Oh, why can't I get a Laswell or a Rain? But I couldn't get Laswell or Rain, so I have to make do with what I got. And I got those 2 characters a couple of times, and they seem to be okay. They seem to be doing pretty well. So yeah, I'm not doing too much damage against this Cactuous guy. He's doing a lot of. He's got a lot of defense, so it's probably going to kill me in 1 hit. I'm going to use Warrior Light. I'm going to defend. So when Warrior Light or any other tank like Cecile, when they defend, it gives them a bigger chance to guard allies. That's a barrage here. And I'll go with Hex Strike. So I can get this Cactua. If I can get this Cactua, that's status. Damn it! As I suspected, he's not affected by status. Okay, pardon my phone is a bit slow even playing this game. So 10,000 needles, that's going to automatically kill one of your characters, which is really annoying. Okay, so there's 2 of my characters, which is really annoying. So lucky I have my DPS has got revive. I can revive. Let's revive Lid. And the rest of the characters just take them out. I'm sorry, Warrior of Light. Can't help you there, buddy. Okay, right, so these guys have to be taken out all at the same time. Otherwise they're gonna explode and kill your whole team. So I passed the metal catcher before, but on this stage I died. So you need something like Chain Blizzaga, I suggest. Ice Blitz. There we go. They should die. Sorry if my camera's bouncing around. It's on a stand at the moment, which it's like a flexible stand thingy. Oh, I did not kill them all. Oh dear. See, I don't know what to do there. Like, twin Kefkas and lightning there. Can't take them out. That's what happened last time as well. I killed the fire ones, and then the other ones are just, they're a bit tougher to kill. Okay, so as you noticed a minute ago, I've actually turned off the special effects, like the animations and stuff. That kind of keeps my slow phone from lagging out as much. So sorry if I turned it off and you were expecting some kind of blizzard there. But I usually turn that off on my general default settings. I should have turned it on, but I kind of forgot. So anyway, that's my team, which can't take out that new Vortex stage. I just can't do this Vortex of Trials. I can't do this one. If anybody has any kind of like guides to it or any suggestions, then you can help me out on that, because I really can't pass that at the moment. I can't pass that fireball. It seems to be doing too much damage to me. Well, anyway, it's getting dragging a bit long now, so I'm gonna have to end this video here. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be uploading more on my Monster Hunter Generations rather than BE. So BE, I'm just going to be updating with a few videos here and then, showing what I'm currently up to and who I've currently awakened. Okay, so the next patch, which is coming out to Friday, I think. Coming out Friday, the next one to take the throne will be Cloud of Darkness. I can't wait for that to happen. I will awaken her as soon as possible. She will be able to equip abilities. So she hasn't got any abilities at the moment, but I think she's able to equip either 2 or 4 abilities, which is really good. After that happens, I'll be putting her back onto the team. I'm not sure where yet, because I kind of need Fina, but I might have to take out Fina to do more damage. Or take out one of my Kefkas. But yeah, that's my team lineup on FFBE. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next time. See ya.